Okay, we got July 18th, and it's hot. You can see everything is droopy. It's We're up in the low 90s right now. Anyway, yeah, the chamomile is just flopping out, and the sunflowers, the survivor sunflowers, the ones that weren't eaten by slugs, they're hanging in there. But yeah, you can see they're looking rough. Over here in this bed, that bronze fennel is blooming, and there's all kinds of good insects going around there. And the mini zinnias are, look at that. Let's see if I can get that guy in there. Just like crazy. It's like, yep, good, get it. And because the echinacea failed, we planted a row of green beans there. That's going to be the Blue Lake bush beans. I just threw some amaranth back there. We'll see if it grows or not. It was dead space, and the herb garden doing well. And yeah, oregano out of control. We eat it like crazy, and still, hey buddy, yeah, super happy. They're like, look at this fun ride. Whoop, not dropped you there. All right, so where we had the broccoli and cauliflower, we got Royal Burgundy bush beans, so they're starting to blossom. Brussels sprouts, still working on it. We're not sure, if what our timing is, because we're new at growing those first time. I mean, I'm happy with the plants, the size and everything, but I want to eat some. The dill already going to seed, but there's some babies still coming up, so we'll see. And I've just been tucking away little zinnias here and there, like right here, zinnia, and up there's a echinacea. That's a coneflower, which, hey, yeah, give me some flowers. Great. The little patio babies, eggplant. I need to see, when do we pick those? Are those just bite-sized eggplants? If so, that's not really worth it. But for a pot, that's pretty good. The greens, they're like, oh, come on, get us out of this heat. And the kale's just suffering. But yeah, more of the mini zinnias to attract. The lemongrass, I'm doing fine. I'm gonna do make essential oils out of that one. I looked up how to do that. And these, like the container tomatoes, I mean, I'm serious. Like, look at that. I mean, that's just crazy how many are in there. Yeah, they're doing really well. And then my experiments with the stevia, we'll see how that goes. Not really sure what this one is, because it was a volunteer. It was just growing, so I threw it in a pot. We'll see. More of the patio baby eggplants. I just made this other planter. Something wilty up there. What have we got there? Parsley doing well out here, better than from seed. I had to plant more cat grass because the cats just ate it like crazy. So, and the tomatillos, I got 3 different pots. I was just seeing, what would grow, what wouldn't, just because we ran out of space back in the garden where I had it planned. But they're getting pretty good size. They're like the size of a cherry in there now, and I just got to keep them watered. Now, the thing that's really taken off in this heat is this Malabar spinach, and it's a vining spinach. You can see it, and it's growing. And so I moved this little pot. I had it over there. I moved it over here so it could grow up on this trellis too. And you can see it's just winding and winding, and it's sending out all these little vines. And it tastes good too. So that's something I'll recommend. Summertime spinach. That's what it tastes like. It's got, you can eat it fresh, just pick a leaf and eat it, or, put it in salad, whatever, or cook it, because it has that same spinach consistency. Lemon balm and the mint, of course, yeah, just thriving. And again, just attracting all these pollinators, these guys. Yeah. Not just the big bumblebees, but you got all these little guys going around there too. All kinds of them. Okay, now the cucumber. We got the Space Master cucumber, it's coming to the end, I think. And then I planted some Boston picklings down there. They're gonna start to shoot up. So we got these pepper plants. These were being overshadowed and they weren't growing back there. See, we got good peppers growing in here. I put them in the pots where we failed the berry canes, and the squash in the containers. I took the cages off because they were getting stretched out and burnt. Well, that one's dead anyway, but the other ones, we've got some good stuff growing, you know, little bitties so far, but they're recovering very well, and it seems that they do like to be bunched up like that much better. We've got a recovery area over here for some tomatoes that out there in the full sun, they were just taking some damage, and obviously we're losing that one, but that's nothing we can do about that. Lime tree failing. I don't really know. I mean, it's like the same size as when I bought it. So there's that Mizuna. It's still eat on that. It's lettuce, you know, from Japan. And then the forest. Whew. I swear, when we're picking every day, we're getting squash or zucchini in this patch, and the one way back there. Like just today, well, we picked yesterday and we did a pretty thorough job, we thought, until we came out here, and way underneath there was one hiding, and it was 2.5 pounds. So the big one's the amaranth, so we can eat on that. The greens, I haven't eaten it yet, other than pick a leaf here and there and eat it. I'm waiting for it to bloom because the grains that it produces are supposed to be good. Got the green beans here. These are the Royal Burgundies also, and then a border of the bush, Blue Lake bush bean. So with the sun and we had a rain and wind, it's really pushing around this thicket. The tomatoes, holy cow, look at that. We got them all over. And this, I mean, they're 7 feet tall, and I'm topping them so that, like this, I don't know if you can see that, yeah. So I'm snipping it there so that it doesn't grow any taller. I want it to focus on growing wider and then producing tomatoes instead of growing taller and taller and taller. And they are like all over. There's 100 of them at least. I mean, seriously. And the basil, I mean, that's 3 feet tall easily. And then the two little plants that are just being absorbed. Peppers like crazy. Starting to get those. Yeah. Got jalapenos over there. Poblano. Got yeah, there's bell peppers coming in. So we got quite a variety, and then this thicket again. Huh. All right, so we start up front there. We got the big Cherokee purples, and then these big old Thornburg slicers. And then these ones will turn yellow. These are our the peach tomatoes. So they'll turn orange, and they're sweet, not a lot of acid. These are the survivors. They grew out of the crack in the sidewalk, and I saved the seeds and planted them, and they are thriving. Like, we get more of those than anything. There's the volunteers. It's like cosmic purple or something. We're picking those like crazy. Yeah, this survivor is prolific. I mean, it produces, we're getting, 10 of those a day, and this is just a start. So you can see they're just all over, and they're starting to really come in. So we're keeping up with it. There's that peach ones again, the slicers, sandwich ones, and then yeah, the Cherokee purples. I mean, literally, these ones, they're coming in at like a pound a piece when we can get them. And oh, bugger, you see that? That means a squirrel climbed up in here, had their lunch. This is a goner now. great. Squirrels and dumplings. That's what I gotta say.